Vibras?
Because we know the Vibras.
Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. This is your boy Michael Carrasco, and as always, accompanying me, the one and only Juan the Don. What's going on, my boy? What's happening?
Hey, man.
My boy got...
What you gonna say? What was you gonna say?
Nah, I said my boy got the tropical vibes out here with a shirt on.
Facts. I've been, I went into my my luggage, and I had some tropical shirts from my last trip to DR. So, putting them on. They haven't, premiered them on the podcast yet. So yeah, putting them on. Got a fresh cut, fresh bip in Maryland terms.
Ooh.
I posted something and people there was some laughs about it. I said, no mirror is safe when you have a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? So every mirror you in, you're taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at yourself.
True, man.
It's crazy. Like when you get a fresh cut, like sometimes you don't even have to like fix your hair. It's just like the cut helps you out. You know what I mean?
Listen, this is what I hate, man. When you go in and get a fresh cut, bro, it always looks different after you showered.
Yo,
it doesn't look as sharp, bro.
No. Well, that. I mean, obviously, because the lineup is super like crisp.
Right.
When you get it, when you're at the barbershop, because they put stuff on there to like hold the hairline and everything. But for some reason, those with long hair might relate, but it just seems like your hair gets longer after a haircut.
Fact.
I don't know when you had long hair. When you shower, it just feels like your hair looks longer at least because it's cut on the sides. You know what I mean? So that's something that I did notice as well. But hey guys, we all enjoy a fresh cut, and it's definitely a confidence booster. And like we've talked about in the past, like it's just one of those things that when a man has a cut, he's like very confident and dangerous.
Hey man, that is 100% true.
Windows down.
Let's definitely, bro. Windows down, music blasting, get a car wash, pump gas. You set, bro. You set, man. You are all set,
ladies. If you're in a relationship and your guy gets a haircut, he's gonna say yes to everything. So you just ask him anything that day. He's gonna say he's that confident. I don't know if he's gonna regret it later, but he's just gonna say yes. So ask away when he has a cut, just in case.
Hey,
it might be your lucky day.
Right.
Might be your lucky day.
Play your cards right. Yeah, but let's dive into today's conversation. We got a good conversation, and it is something that's been happening recently, and we've been seeing this a lot more often, and that's the ability to make money on TikTok.
Right.
As you guys know, there's a couple ways that you can make money on TikTok and essentially monetize your content. One of them being
hold on. Before you kind of sound like TikTok is paying us to like market like monetization.
Yeah,
let me reword this. We're not getting paid. We're not getting paid. We're gonna talk about the monetization and the pros and cons that this has led to many that see content creators on TikTok and those that are making money on TikTok, and the possible impact it has had on the job market and the real jobs out there in comparison. But yeah, so not we don't want to be like, hey, there's TikTok lives and TikTok money. You can make money from it. No, like we're not getting paid for that.
Exactly.
We're talking about more so
go in the deep dive down,
the pros and cons,
like the pros and cons of it.
Yeah.
So let's open it up with this. We seen in before we started recording, we were talking about how now that people are seeing people make money on TikTok, one of the ways is through TikTok Live, where people literally are sitting in front of the screen and they're making money. Let's talk about the effects that has on people that are seeing other people make money this way, and how that affects the job market, and as well as the whole way of making money nowadays.
Right. Yeah. So there has been a let's just say there is real money being made on TikTok. Why? Mm-hmm. Because you see people of power, people of legit fame that are making already a lot of money outside of the platform, doing lives and doing like these battles that TikTok allows you to do on lives, where basically you're head to head. Like for instance, it would look just like this, like me and Michael, and there would be like a bar on the top where based on the gifts and donations, it just adds points. You know what I'm saying? And those who gets the most points, obviously, after like 5 minutes or something, wins. So there has been some, like I said, there's real money made in this, but there has been a lot of controversy behind this as well. There was a recent study, allegedly, you know what I mean, on this, and they were saying that because, you know, first of all, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to donate. Like it's legit money that people are putting into this to donate. Like some of these gifts are like $500, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like they're you know what I'm saying? It's crazy money to gift to like a random stranger. But they're saying based on studies that the people that are gifting, this is basically a way to manipulate the live creator into doing something that, you know what I'm saying, they want them to do. Like, hey, cause so basically, when this started blowing up, the whole live things and the gifts, Pinky Doll was one of the first where she was doing this NPC live, which is like NPC is a non-player character. So like when you act like someone from, like, for instance, like a GTA, like one of those people that are not the main character but are just like in the background, like a computer, you know what I'm saying, like a generalized, like an auto-generated.
Yeah. I know exactly what you kind of like. The characters are in the background, like the people that walk on the streets, quote unquote, like that you can quote unquote interact with.
Right. But so basically, there was this trend of like these NPC lives where they would act like a AI, like, you know, like a just a auto-generated person, like not a legit human or whatever. And based on the gifts they were given, they would do certain either like gestures or say certain phrases. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, a chili, they'd be like, "Oh, it's spicy," like, you know what I'm saying? But in their awkward, weird way of saying it.
Weird way, yeah.
But so yeah, this was just like basically like, as you see, the person donating is like, okay, if I gift them this, they're gonna say this or do this, or they're gonna say my name, like, oh, hey, shout out to whatever for donating this. So it was a way that they're saying that it's a way to manipulate live creators, and it's probably more so people that don't get much attention, and, you know, as a fan or whatever, they donate and they get attention from, you know, whoever. So it's a form of manipulation, people are saying. But there's legit money. There has been, you know, certain cases of, they have mentioned in a day they're making $5,000, $10,000 from
somebody's paycheck.
Exactly, in a night, or even more than that. I've heard that people have made even more than that. So it's something now, as you may see, as easy as it may be to make this money, it could be impacting, you know, future generations in a bad way, because they're not going to take, you know, the real job market seriously, because they're like, hey, why would I do this, work my ass off to only make $800, $1,000 a week, when I can make $5,000, $10,000 a day?
$5,000 a day on a platform,
right?
Man, I do see that point, man. And that the thing that I want to go back to is the whole manipulation thing, and that's where like people can get in real trouble, because somebody may say, give, like, okay, I'm gonna give you X amount if you punch that guy in the face, right? Or things like that. And I feel like that would be a big negative, or even daring people to do things like outside of the comfort zone, or that might get them hurt.
No. But it's not necessarily like they can't donate and say do this. It's basically they just donate like the gifts, the auto gifts that like TikTok, you know, has. They're like a lion or a rose,
right?
Or, you know, whatever. But the thing is, it's manipulation in the sense that I'm donating something just for you to either mention me or do something based on me gifting. But not like I'm telling you, hey, go jump off something, or hey, go do this. No, it's just the action that is attached to the gift. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I didn't understand that part. Yeah. So you could essentially, what you're saying is that you can go and set up like actions that people can gift, and you do those actions.
Basically the gestures that are attached. So like, for instance, this is super cringy, but like the rose, like Pinky Doll is known for like sniffing the rose, like, ooh, it smells so good, like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, and having her do it excessively is the manipulation. Like donating 100 roses and she's like, like she's like snorting something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. That's the manipulation. And trying ultimately, I think the weird satisfaction is to do it excessively try to make them break character. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I think it is.
No. I see that because me personally, I'm not on TikTok too much, so I'm also learning a little bit of how the whole thing works, and I find it interesting because I've seen a couple of the live battles, and I just find it, for some reason, at least this is me, I just find it a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Just because
to us, but to the ones making money, it's not awkward.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're making money.
And that can bring the other point where like people are essentially like portraying like a different persona just so they can quote unquote, make money on the platform as well.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. But like I've seen and I've heard of like, just casually scrolling on TikTok of cases where someone was like, hey, I just quit my job because like, so for instance, they were getting negative comments or whatever. And they were like, I don't care what you guys are saying. Like, I just quit my job and I'm doing this and I'm making more than what I made in my job. So it's like, that's why I think it could have a bad impact in the future because
100%.
And 100%. It's one of those things that I thought that it would not last long. I thought it's just like one of those trends that you just come and go, but it has stuck. It has stuck.
Yeah, because it's been going on for a couple months now, right?
Even probably more,
maybe
than
a little longer.
Yeah,
almost a year.
Because they always been along. Sorry, they always been there. It's just the whole NPC thing or the gestures attached to the gifts are newer.
Right. I mean, the main thing that where I see like a big downside for the creator is what about when you stop being relevant? Now, what are you gonna do? Like, it's okay if you're making that money. It's like, okay, how can you use that money to generate another income outside of that? And you're not only relying on humping on a live stream,
right?
Because what's going to happen after you fall off? Like now you really got to go get a job.
Yeah.
But
their followers do improve drastically, so they're gonna have a following if it ever falls off anyway. So you know what I mean. So they'd have a loyal following anyway. You know what I mean. So that's one thing. But shying away from the whole lives things, there are other ways that good ways, I'd say, at least, that people are making money on TikTok. And one of the few that really has surprised me, and I never really understood it, but now I kind of do. It's TikTok Shop. It's basically anyone can make money from this. You don't have to be a content creator. If there's the only reason you'd have to be a content creator is to have influence for people to buy it. But basically, say for instance, this mic, I could just record a regular video and be like, hey, this mic is really good, great quality. You know what I mean? And just talking about the mic, and in the video itself, like near the caption, there's going to be a link to the mic. You know what I'm saying? To buy the mic.
Right.
And basically,
you can buy the mic.
Exactly. And the person that had posted it, in this case me, I'd posted it, I'd make a percentage on the sale. A commission, correct.
Now that's a smart way, and I've been seeing the whole, TikTok made me buy it, videos where people are essentially advertising a product that they, probably found somewhere and they really liked it, or, and they're using this to make money. Now that I feel like that's more of a good way to make money, because you're actually putting in some work to be able to make the sales and stuff like that. And I feel, at least for me, it will be, I'll feel more better about myself actually like providing some type of value if I was to do it.
Right. No, and it's an effective form of marketing, I think, because you get to see a video of the product itself and it in use as well.
Correct.
Also, it's good for, small businesses, that may have products that need that push, and if you fall in the right algorithm on TikTok, you might just, your small company, your small business could just blow up and be accessible to many people now. You know what I mean?
Right. Now that is that for small businesses, I definitely like that idea. Now, I do want to touch on another way, and that is called what is called the creator's phone. Is essentially people who post regular on the platform can generate income for
views
if they encourage correct from views, and essentially for people to use like certain tools or certain features that TikTok want to advertise. So you can essentially, let's say they come out with a new feature,
right,
and they will pay some TikTok creators to actually use that feature and show people how to use it, and you make money from a fund that they created for that. That's another I would say good way,
right?
Because if let's say if you are a creator that is actually providing good value, you can find a way. Okay, this is a great tool, and I can explain you why, and then you can actually provide value on there.
Right, and it helps others get into it as well and know
exactly.
how to use it, and potentially make money from it as well, or want to get to that level to be able to promote these things to make money as well. Also, there's also subscriptions too, which is crazy, like similar to Patreon.
Right. Yeah. And we've seen this across Instagram now has subscriptions. They've been having it for a while, over a year now.
Yeah, but it's not. I feel like they're not effective.
It's not the same. It's not.
Yeah,
the same.
I don't think these subscriptions are very effective. The only pro it might have, if you want to consider it a pro, is that, say for instance, when a person is live, your comments stand out more because you're like highlighted and like you have like a badge or something. But other than that, it's not like you get like one-on-one perks with the creator or nothing. You know what I mean? Unless they offer that, because I mean I'm sure subscriptions come with certain perks, but the ones that I've seen are just more so like based on lives or comments or whatever. Your comment just gets highlighted, or it's more of a priority when you comment in comparison to others. But like say a Twitch, you're subbed. You avoid like commercials, ads, things of that nature.
Like
and there's times when even on TikTok I've seen where if a live creator is doing a TikTok creator is doing a live, they have the option where they could do a like sub only mode where only subscribers can comment or engage on certain posts.
Right.
But in a way, I think that's wrong though, in a way, because in a way you're kind of manipulating the crowd to do it.
Exactly, because at that point you're kind of like, oh, okay, you want to comment something, you got to pay, and I do see that that's super wrong. Yeah, that's super wrong.
Or you're forcing people to subscribe.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I do like how if TikTok was doing it, I'm not exactly sure. It's like how Instagram does it. Like if you subscribe to somebody you follow, they can post, and I'm not subscribed to anybody, so I don't really know how this will work, but it could be used kind of like how some people monetize a Discord channel. Like you pay $25 to get in, but you're actually getting some form of value. Like for example, we always talk about it, so I had to bring it up. Like, let's say we're trying to get into a betting Discord, sports betting Discord. Those assists, you pay $25, and you actually can get picks and actually engage in live. Something that for people that like sports betting may be beneficial too.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. I think it's something that it all depends on who you are as an individual, first thing, because unless you're okay with making other people richer, then it doesn't really quite matter to you. And I feel like it all depends in the situation, because sometimes I feel like if you're really loyal to this content creator, like for many years, and you just want to support, so they could use it towards equipment or whatever it could be, then it's understandable. Right. But if it's just like a money grab, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these people don't really care about the subscribers as much. They just care more so about the money. The money. But with all of that being said, though, man, with all of the points being, you know, laid out, I feel like this is the main question of the conversation, and we could wind down here because this is a short topic.
Yeah.
What do you feel about like this in general? Like, do you think that TikTok will, you know, is it a negative impact that it may have on the job scene, or do you think that it's something that could benefit the job scene? You know what I'm saying? Because in a way, if they use it accordingly, it could help. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because
I did see, this is funny, I did see a job listing. It was like a TikTok. It was funny. It was like a company, and the job description was like, you basically were gonna do lives for the TikTok, like battle.
Huh.
Yeah. For that platform.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it could work. I mean, like, it could open a whole new door to new positions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen them with like the Whatnot. I forgot what's the other one. So Whatnot, essentially how it works is it's a platform where sellers can hop on live and sell like different type of things, and it's all done through a live stream through auctions.
Mm-hmm.
And there's companies specifically like sneaker stores and stores that sell like resale stuff where they are hiring people exclusively to do that, and it could open up the door for more jobs. So I would say that's the positive impact. And then the negative downside is that a lot of people are going to go into the easy money, rather than have something more secure.
Yeah, I agree, man. And I think the problem with this is that like kids coming out of high school or stuff like that,
right,
might be going down that path where they just, you know, want to get the quick money through, like, say, a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
And the problem is if they go that route and they don't have a backup plan, then it could be rough, you know, for them.
Back to what I said earlier. It's like if you're making $5 a month a day, how can you use that $5 to make $10,000?
Right.
Now you're thinking about it, man. I kind of haven't I'm kind of thinking it's like, okay, what if I could use this in some sort of way to start a business? That's how I would think about it.
Yeah.
No, like if you can figure out how you can actually. My thing is, if you're providing some sort of value, let's say you are like let's say like a podcaster, right? Let's say you're doing a live show, and one of the things is like, and this is to help the like, let's say we hop on a live, and then people can do like a gift to ask a specific question, or you know, ask her anything. That's how I see it being beneficial for like content creators, and people that are providing value. Now, if you're just doing it like just hopping on the live or and not really providing value, I'm like, it's cool, but not really, because one is, and this is maybe just my thought process. Is like if you're not providing any type of value to me outside of entertainment, like why would I pay for you to do something?
but we can't hate on them because they found the easy way to make money. You know what I mean?
Easy way, yeah.
And you know what I mean? So, and they have what is it? They're not embarrassed. I wouldn't say embarrassed, but they're not like ashamed or stuff to do this type of content.
Right.
Like, they do it, you know, and they're careless. Like, they don't care about people's opinion. They care about the image as much. They'll do crazy things. Like, I've seen these people do crazy things, like put on makeup or crack an egg on their head, you know, do whatever if they lose the verses or whatever. It's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that do, you know, and it's not just, you know, make money, you know, it's a lot of things behind that, loopholes as well.
Yeah. And I mean, another thing is like some people may be just doing it for fun too. Mm-hmm. Like it may be, all right, it's fun hopping on here, talking to random people and stuff. And that may be that could be, I see that as a positive because you can use it to meet new people as well.
Right.
And interact with people that you wouldn't otherwise interact with.
Facts. And I mean, the good thing is about it is that when you do have like that attention, I'd say for instance, if you are getting a huge following on TikTok, it opens up. This is one thing that we left out. It opens up the opportunity for sponsorships that may present themselves. Like certain companies, it's not just necessarily the lives, but more so like the posts themselves on TikTok, where you dedicate a post, reviewing a certain product or something like that, and the companies pay you for that. So that's another great thing that I would say is, and that's on Instagram as well, that you see these things. Yeah. I think it's more relevant on Instagram, I believe so.
Right, but, as far as sponsorships.
Yeah, but it made its way over to TikTok as well. With the whole TikTok shop thing. So it's like a double, income.
Yeah, so you can double dip. Yeah, I feel like if you do it smart and find a way to actually, okay, I can do this, but how can I make it bigger? Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people, it could possibly positively impact a lot of people.
Right. Facts. So what do you think though? Do you think it isn't a bad thing for this to open up, finances for people that, could have been indecisive on potential jobs?
Right. I mean,
or is it okay to be a side thing, or like, is it all right? Is it okay to be your main source of income? How about that? Or should it just be a side thing?
As long as I would say, in my opinion, it's okay for it to be a full-time thing. If you are figuring a way on how you can bring more longevity, or like do it for a long period of time and use that money to fund other sources of income.
I agree. I totally agree. And if you're using it to help build your image as well, I think it's something that's good to do. Or if you're a content creator, I think it's perfect for you. It's
perfect for content creators, 100%.
If you have dreams in content creation, doing this, I think is good. Because a lot of people start with no following and they just do battles, you know what I'm saying? And they have some sort of charisma or, something about them. They're like corny or something. Like, it's not more so. I think people like stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can be awkwardly funny, you know what I'm saying? And it works.
Right.
But
I do have a question for the audience. Let us know if you want us to try a little live, live episode on TikTok or on
we could do that. That'd be
Instagram.
Fun.
We can, Facebook. Let us know. Even YouTube,
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to do a live show where you guys can interact with us, ask us question on the spot, and maybe maybe even make it like a regular thing if you guys really enjoy it. Let us know.
This man judged them, and now he heard them 5,000-10,000.
I'm not judging.
And
I'm not judging.
Trying to hop on the wave.
Listen, this is the thing. For us, and we express this point, like, as content creators, it will be good for you to get like image. Grow the following and share your content with more people that wouldn't otherwise, because the way I've seen TikTok live work, it recommends the live content based on things that you have watched or seen before,
Yeah. I was gonna say based on the interactions, right? Like based on likes, but more so like the lives get spread out more based on likes and shares. So the more people like,
right,
and you get ranked like based on the day, like your daily ranking, you could be ranked like in globally. You know what I'm saying? Which people see the rankings and click your live based off the ranking as well.
Exactly. And like as content creators, it will be good for us, to spread, like, maybe, spread our type of content that we're making. And this is what I would say, and I'm gonna end it, at least from my side, I'm gonna end it with this. If you're a content creator, let's say podcaster, maybe you're a filmmaker and you make content about how to post films, or if you're a DJ and you post regular content about DJing or different mixes and stuff like that, this could be a big tool that you can use, not just to make money, but also one, like you said, you mentioned that you can build a loyal following. That's number one. Number two, you can essentially, blow up from live.
Yeah, promote yourself.
And it can open the doors for sponsorships and things like that.
Yeah.
That's how I see it being beneficial. If you can find a way to improve your
craft,
help your craft, correct, and bring more exposure to you.
Not facts. I agree, man. And it's good for those that do create stuff, like even like barbers. Like you see barbers get sent like clippers, certain stuff like that.
Them barbers been blowing up on YouTube.
Yeah,
man.
Well, it's because people like to see, like, I guess they see it as that or ASMR, like the cuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but facts. I agree, man. But yeah. So guys, if you want to see a TikTok live from the Vibras, let us know. We used to do them every once in a while.
Or live, whatever.
and we saw how easy it was to get, because there was one time we had like over 1,000 like people on one live one time. It was nuts. We weren't doing anything, but yeah. So make sure you guys follow us on social media and TikTok specifically.
Yeah.
If it's
TikTok,
at
Instagram.
The Vibras, right, at YKTVIBRAS. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on those things, just in case we do go live one of these days. You never know. So yeah, guys, make sure you stay tuned with the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every week. Thank you guys for supporting us as podcasters. It's not easy, but we appreciate you guys. Every person that decides to come in and listen or watch us. Thank you guys. Here shortly, God willing, things work out. We got a little
surprise for y'all.
Yeah, some OG, the Vibras. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know you guys are tired of seeing this setup, but hey, God willing,
and a big old flag in the back.
Yeah, thanks.
God bless DR.
So yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment something positive down below, but most importantly, as always, remember to subscribe and let's vibe.
Peace. Money pass. Hablamos en Marte.